Webinar, please stand by. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey everyone, welcome to this travel webinar with Damon Sand. This is Paulo from the European office. I work in the marketing communications department. Damon has been involved with the Ariix travel project since the beginning. He's the director of project management over in America. So he will be talking with us on each of the steps onto how to use travel, answer any questions that you guys have, and go through the system so that we know exactly how to take advantage of this, which is an incredible rewards program that we now have over in Europe as well. We'll be talking as well about the promotions we have with travel and how we can win back members that have left already, and how to tell them about all the great rewards that they can get by coming back now. So without further ado, I'll leave the line to Damon, who'll be talking a little bit more about this. Thank you for joining us, Damon, today.
Yes, thank you, Paulo. Yeah, first of all, thank you to Paulo and Isham for making this happen and setting this up. They've been big helps in this project. And thank you to all of you who have joined and who are interested in this. I've been with Ariix for 5.5 years and been through a lot of launches. I was the lead project manager in launching Prime and Revive and MOA, the team lead bonus. I mean, all these big projects that we've done over the years. Honestly, this one is the one that's got us the most excited. All of us at headquarters here are so excited about this, so excited to offer this to you guys and to the reps. It's such an exciting thing, and it's such an amazing program. So I want to talk for a few minutes about this. And if you have any questions, please type them in so that I can read those and I can answer your questions. This is really for you guys to be able to get clarity on some things, because there are some details and there has been a little bit of confusion as we've launched this. So so feel free to ask questions and I'll get to them as I can. Just want to first of all take a minute to talk about what this program is and what it isn't. Okay, so there are a lot of travel MLMs out there, and travel MLMs, as we know, have some legal issues in some countries. So we don't want to get anywhere near that. What this is a way for you to be rewarded for everything that you invest in your business with Ariix. This is a way for you to receive back even more benefit from doing your business with Ariix. Now, this will help you in retaining your downline. This will also help you in recruiting, because it's such an amazing tool and such an amazing benefit. So we hope that you see it that way. There are going to be some times where you can earn a little bit of money through the travel program, and we'll get there, and I'm sure you'll have questions there. But let me go through. So we first want to start out talking about the awesome promotions that we have going on right now. So promotion number one. So normally the access fee. So this is an opt-in program. Okay, so you have to go be proactive. You have to opt in program. Yes.
Damon, could you stop 5 minutes, because we are listening to you also on the French one. So, Paolo, can you look at what's going on with the sound? I have problem with
What can you hear, Isham? Okay, just a second, guys.
Am I not loud enough?
I think they might be hearing something bad. Can you guys in the questions type if there's any problems with the sounds on your side as well? It seems to be.
We've got a problem.
Isham, I can hear an echo on your side.
Big echo, yeah.
Okay, everyone else in the UK seems to be okay for now. So let us guys just check with our French team what's the problem on their side as well, so everyone can listen to this webinar at the same time.
While we're waiting for Stephen, yes, the travel page is the same on an iPad as on a laptop. It is mobile friendly. The site is. Okay, most people say the sound is okay. Am I good to continue? Paulo?
Yeah, I think it was, so on the French side, they were listening to both the English and the French at the same time, so they were having some issues. I think if you continue for now slowly, we'll slowly test the other side as well, so we'll get rid of the problem. So maybe let's just continue for now and see if it all solves itself.
Okay. Okay, so hey, Paulo, I'm also seeing, I can't make the questions bigger. They're so small on my screen.
You should have an expanding button on the side so you can look at all of them at the same time. But if you want, I can also read the questions out loud if there's any specific ones.
Okay. Let's see if I can expand this.
Arno, there's a question about communications actually that you asked if we'll be contacting representatives and customers that have left Ariix already. Yes and no. Some of them will be contacted if they want to be contacted by Ariix, but if they have told us specifically that they do not want to be contacted by Ariix, we will not be able to reach out to them directly, as that is a legal requirement in the European Union. So for those ones that have asked us not to contact them, you guys can reach out to them if you want. We cannot. So we will be reaching out to the ones that still want us to send them emails.
Thank you.
Oh, Shelly, this webinar is recorded, yes. So you guys will have access to the recorded version afterwards. And Damon, Isham is saying that everything's fine on their side, so you can go on now.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so the limited time promotion. So normally you opt in and you pay an annual fee. Okay, so it will be on the date that you first joined the travel program. Okay, not that you first joined Ariix, but that you first joined the travel program. This will normally be 84 euro, 84.95, right? No, it's discounted. I'm sorry, it's discounted to 84.95 euro or 74.95 British pound. Okay, so for the first 28 days that you can purchase this at the discounted price. Okay, so this is a great time to be buying it. This is the only time that we're going to discount this. It will normally be 99 British pounds, and the euro, I don't have that in front of me.
It's 84.95 pounds and then 99.95. No, sorry, 109.95 euros and 99.95 pounds.
Okay, thank you very much. But this is a great time to be to purchase this for that reason alone. Where is this now? Okay. So I've got a little bit of lag in my. Okay, so when you purchase into this, and this is something that everybody should know. So when you buy into this, you get all the dollars that you spend with Ariix, including your access fee. You get that back in reward dollars. So that's an amazing thing. So you're paying it, you're getting it back. So you're actually not spending anything. You net that out, and you're not spending anything because you will immediately save by purchasing this fee. Not only that, but if you're a 2X member, you're going to double your reward dollars for that fee. So you'll pay the 75 British pounds, you'll get back 150 or the equivalent in euro. So you'll get that back. So we're actually paying you to participate in this. So it's a little bit of a no-brainer. So if you have not joined yet, or if you're wondering whether you want to join, this is one thing that, or if anybody in your downline has not joined, you need to let them know that they're immediately going to be paid back for the money that they're spending to join this. So if they're traveling at all, I mean, if they go to see family, if they go on big holidays, this is something that they need to participate in because they're going to get paid back immediately. And we double that for a 2X membership. So this actually is making the 2X membership even sweeter. The 2X membership already gives you 15% discount on your purchases. It already doubles your commissions, and now it's also doubling the reward dollars that you receive for your purchases with Ariix. So it's a big deal getting into these 2X memberships. Paulo, I can't see the questions very good, so if you have any questions pop up, let me know.
Yeah, I think for the time being we're good. There's actually quite a lot of feedback coming in already. And for anyone that understands English but they would rather listen to the French version, there is another French call going on at the moment with the translation, just to let you know.
Okay, so James, James asked a question. He said, if the customer gets double credits in their 28 days, then later they decide to become a rep, do they also get double their first 28 days as a rep? No. If you've already signed up as a PC, when you switch over to become a rep, that 28 days has already passed. So it's just your first 28 days with Ariix in general. Okay. Even existing customers, yes. So existing customers, when they come in, they get that doubled for 2x. Is this every year? Yes, every year you pay, those dollars will be doubled. The reward, when you pay the access fee every year, that will be doubled. You'll get that back into your account, your bank. Does the access fee include 2x membership? Good question. This does include 2x membership for preferred customers. Now, a lot of people ask why. Why is it just for preferred customers that it includes the 2x membership? Well, the 2x membership for a preferred customer is much cheaper. It's only $25 or the equivalent in euros or pounds. But it's much cheaper when you are a rep. The 2x membership is a lot more because you get more. You're getting double the commissions, so it's a lot more. So we've included that for a PC if you are a preferred customer and you join Ariix Travel, then yes, that is included. Lawrence says told there's a $235 joining fee to join Ariix included pack. So we have set up a PC access item in the shopping cart, so they can actually join Ariix as a PC for no charge, and then they can join Ariix Travel. How do members and preferred customers become a 2x member? So to become a 2x member, and maybe we're getting too lost in this, but to become a 2x member within your first 28 days, you need to purchase that 2x members, or for a preferred customer, they just need to join Ariix Travel, and then they will become a 2x member. If a customer has 200 rewards, becomes a rep, will they carry across? Yes. If you are a preferred customer and you become a rep, that you absolutely carry on your travel dollars. Will there ever be an option to pay in installments? We hope so. And this is something that I want everybody to know as well. We are now in our infancy with this program. Okay, so we've launched this amazing program. We're kind of still an infant, right? We're learning how to do things little here. We know that there's big improvements. Soon we'll be able to start walking and then running, and we'll grow up as a company through this. And so we appreciate your patience. If there are any little glitches here or there, we appreciate you letting us know about them so that we can get them resolved and get them fixed. And as we go along, things like this, these types of improvements, we're always looking into improving it, just like we are with our normal business. Muriel is asking if it's impossible to translate into French. Maybe she's not on the French time.
I have sent it to her. I think she's joined now, so it's okay.
Okay, we'll get into how you can make money through this. Again, this is a rewards program. I'm not set up necessarily to make a lot of money, but you can make money, right, doing this. But the way you should be making money is through building your business, building your Ariix business. This is a tool for you to build your Ariix business. So yes, you can make some money, but we'll get into that a little bit later. If you sign up as a Sapphire Traveler, but you're not a PC, you will not get double the points for the first 28 days. No, you will always get double the points for the first 28 days. Even if you sign up as a Sapphire. If you sign up for a Sapphire Traveler, you will be a PC. And you will get double the points for the first 28 days. let's see. PC product purchase also double travel days in the first 28 days. Yes, PC product purchase is also double. How much time do preferred customers have after they joined as a preferred customer to join Ariix Travel? They can join Ariix Travel at any time. Oh, you can join Ariix Travel at every time. But if you join within your first 28 days, okay, then you will get all the reward dollars in that first 28 days doubled. Okay, so you want to sign up in the first 28 days. You want to get 2x membership. You want to sign up for Ariix Travel within that first 28 days so that all your purchases in that first 28 days are doubled and they count. Okay, let's give an example. So if I purchase a pack and become a rep on day 1, okay, but I don't purchase travel, I don't join the travel program, okay, and I wait. So I bought a pack, let's say I spent 200 pounds on that pack. If I wait past 28 days, then I will lose that purchase. But if I on day 26, if I join travel, I will still get that 200 pounds doubled in my reward dollar bank. I hope that makes sense. So if whatever you purchased in the first 28 days, if you join travel within that 28 days, you will get that in your reward dollar bank and it will be doubled. Okay? So the first 28 days are critical. And it's critical to have 2x membership if you are a rep. It's critical to join the travel if you are a PC. Those are both critical in the first 28 days. Just had a customer purchase products but didn't add travel at the same time. Is adding travel is purchased. Yes. So it will count even if they didn't add travel at the same time. Can we offer this FAQ all laid out on a PDF? Yes. If you go into your X Office, okay, X Office library, there is an FAQ in there. Okay, you should be able to read through that FAQ. This will answer all those problems. And then in Insight, if you use our Insight system, all of these FAQs are in there as well. So if you go on and you just put in travel into the box on Insight, it will pull up all the documents and help you find what you need for that. Okay. If you just purchase the travel system and no products, is the travel fee still doubled to them in this case or not? Yes. So if you join by just purchasing the travel, by joining travel, yes, it is still doubled, and I will get there a little bit later. Difference between regular distribution and 2x. So the 2x gets the added 15% off of product, and then 2x doubles their commission. So their bonuses. So that's that. Okay, I'm going to keep going through this slide. We can start answering questions a little bit later. So within this first 28 days, right? So that goes until for Europe, that goes until April 13th. So before April 13th, there's several different things, right? So you get the discounted price. That's awesome. You also, if you missed out on getting the 2x in your first 28 days in Ariix, now is your chance to get it. In fact, we're doing a requalification period where you can requalify for a better business level. So if you are a member, you can now upgrade to become a business level in Ariix. If you're a business now, you can go to Elite or to Ultimate. And all those points, all those dollars that you're spending to upgrade will also be doubled. So this is a great time to upgrade your business level. And if you upgrade to the 2x, then you get all the benefits of the 2x, which is awesome timing. So you want to go out there, you want to upgrade your business now. Okay, so if you haven't heard this already, this is another promotion that we're running for these first 28 days. Again, that's ending April 13th for Europe, and then the UK. They launched a little bit later, so it goes until the 20th for the UK. But this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity where if you are an existing rep and you've been with Ariix for years or months, or if you've been with Ariix for a long time, we will go back and we are going to match every dollar that you have ever spent with Ariix. Okay, so if you are in the Netherlands and you've been with Ariix for 3 years, 4 years, and you have spent thousands and thousands of euros on product and building your business, we're going to give that all back to you. And that includes doubling your first 28 days. So the first 28 days that you started as a rep, if it was years ago or months ago, we're going to double whatever you spent in your first 28 days. Okay. So we want you to start out with a big bank full of reward dollars so that you can get out there and start traveling. You've been building the business. We've been growing as a business. This is an awesome, awesome company to work for, and we want to reward you for supporting us all these years and for building and investing in your business. So this is a great time to do that. Any questions on that? Okay, James asked me to go through the presentations and then ask for questions later. I like it. Thanks. The next, so if you are a customer, you definitely want to get on this. If you have an active downline, you've got to get them on this because this is going to help them in their business. Now, if you have people who have been in the Ariix business that have joined, and then maybe they stopped, maybe they went inactive, they stopped, they stopped working with Ariix, they went astray. This is the time that you can get them back. They also have access to every dollar that they ever spent with Ariix. So you want to reach out to these people. You want to get out to them. You want to let them know, hey, you have reward dollars that you can spend on travel waiting for you. All they have to do is go and log into their back office, to their X office, or their shopping cart. If they were just a preferred customer, all they have to do is log into their shopping cart or their back office if they're a rep. And it will show them how many reward dollars are waiting for them, right? So in order to claim those, they just have to go on and join Ariix Travel, and that's how they claim those. If they're a preferred customer, we'll go through the different levels of the Sapphire versus Diamond Travel in a second, but this is an awesome time for you to go back and win back these people. They have until April 13th, right? Or for the UK again, April 20th, to win these people back. Because after those dates, after this first 28 days, they have to start at zero. So you want to get them back in here. You want to get them back into the business, and so they can enjoy this awesome program. Now I want to go through and tell you the different levels and explain these different levels so that you understand the different levels of traveler, okay? So first of all, the Sapphire Traveler. Sapphire Traveler, this is anybody who is not receiving or not commission qualified. So just to review, in order to be commission qualified, you have to be purchasing on auto delivery or be purchasing a 100 PV per cycle or per 28 days. Okay, that qualifies you for commissions, and that qualifies you, that will qualify you to be a Diamond Traveler. But if you are not commission qualified, you are a Sapphire Traveler. Okay, so any preferred customers, any reps who are not purchasing 100 PV or more are a Sapphire Traveler. Okay, so a Diamond Traveler is the opposite, right? Anybody who is commission qualified is a Diamond Traveler. You know, we skipped a one. Okay, sorry, I skipped a slide. Sapphire Travelers. Okay, Sapphire Travelers, they have access to 50% of the available discount. So for every listing, okay, Ariix is willing to give us a certain amount, contribute a certain amount toward that listing, right? So for every hotel room that you look up, and we'll get into this when I show you the site, for every hotel room you look up, we will show you what we are willing to contribute, right? Or what it can be discounted to. Now, if you are a Sapphire Traveler, you only get access to 50% of that. You don't get the full discount. and you want that 100% discount. So if you or anybody in your downline is a Sapphire traveler, you want to push them to become a Diamond, because that way they can enjoy 100% of the discount. You always get the 24/7 reservation support. Okay, that's going to be for everybody. And then you have your reward bank. You can fill up that bank, right, with your reward dollars up to a limit of 13,334. So it is capped. It is limited to 13,334, either euro or British pounds. Okay, so that's the cap. Now, a Diamond traveler, right, is anybody who is commission qualified, and they have access to 100% of the available discount or the Ariix contribution. Okay, so they see the deepest discounts available. That's anybody who's commission qualified. So they also get the 24/7 support, and they get the reward bank up to 13,334. So a lot of people ask, what do I do if I've been with Ariix for a very long time and I have more than 13,000 euros or pounds that I've purchased, that I've invested in Ariix? What if do I just lose those? So we've allowed everybody to upgrade. Okay, upgrade to a Diamond Plus. Now, a Diamond Plus, this is a way that you can double the reward bank limit. Okay, so there's been some confusion, and I want to make sure everybody understands this. When you upgrade to a Diamond Plus, when you upgrade, you are not doubling the amount of reward dollars or reward euros that are in your bank. You're not doubling what you have, you're doubling the limit to what you can have. So now, instead of being limited to 13,334, you're limited to 26,668. So if within this first 28 days, where we're giving you all the reward dollars back to when you started, if you have more than 13,000 or even close to 13,000, you want to make sure you upgrade. You don't want to lose those reward dollars, because anything over that limit gets flushed and is lost. Okay, so you want to make sure that if you have over that, or if you're getting close to that, that you make sure you upgrade. Now, let's say that you're at 10,000 euro right now, okay, and you decide not to upgrade. That's okay. You can upgrade at any time. In your shopping cart, you can go and you can upgrade there. Now, you can wait until you get to 13,000, and then you can upgrade at that time, so that raises your limit, and you can keep earning more and more reward dollars. Okay, so that's always going to be available. And that's a one-time fee. That's not an annual fee. That's just a one-time. You just have to pay that one time, and then your reward limit is doubled forever. Okay. Now I want to go through this site. Maybe we can talk a little bit about the questions that you have so far on the promotions. Let me go back and see if I've got any. Can we use reward money towards flights? Now, no. Right now, the answer is no to that, because flights are different. Hotels, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how the hotel industry works. Hopefully, you've already heard this from those who have presented before me. But flights are a little bit different, and the airlines don't offer the discounts that hotels or cruises do. Okay, so when you are booking a flight, you might see a little bit of a discount here or there if you compare it to other sites. But the good thing about booking through the Ariix Travel site is that you will receive all the reward dollars that you paid. All the money that you paid for those flights, you'll get those back in reward dollars, so you can keep building your reward dollar bank. If you want to upgrade, there are good discounts if you're upgrading to a business or a first class flyer. You can see those discounts, compare those, but as of now, using your reward dollars for those, that's not available. In order for reps and PC that went astray to be able to just keep the reward points and not buy the travel system, is it still whatever product volume for PC at least 100 PV for a rep. Okay, so if somebody comes back, right? If they come back to RX and they join the RX travel to claim all those reward dollars that they have in their bank, if they come back and do that within the first 28 days, they will be, unless they get commission qualified, they will be a Sapphire Traveler. If they come back and join and then they purchase 100 PV, then they will be a Diamond Traveler. Okay, so if they come back, they pay the access fee, join RX Travel, they can have that money in their bank, but they will only see half of the reward dollars, unless they purchase 100 PV. Will you be putting training online? I'll let you answer those ones. What if you were a PC for 2 people? Can you put joints? No, you cannot join accounts. It's the same. You have to have your own account and be earning under that same account. You can't join or combine any accounts. I apologize. I have a PC. Was a PC for downline who stopped working, acquired 2,000 plus with downline, 1,000 plus with me. Obviously, they don't want to buy the system twice. So what will happen? Again, for every account, you have to join RX Travel for each account to get the points. Okay. You also, it's good to know that you don't get reward dollars for your downline's purchases. You only get reward dollars for your own purchases, your own money spent with RX. Currently, reward dollars can only be used for hotels. Yes, that is true. But there are incredible discounts on the site still for cars, cruises. Now, cruises is a different thing. When you book a cruise, the way it works on the site currently is that you will book. You'll get a good price on the cruise, but then after as you're checking out, it will let you know that you will be receiving a rebate check for that cruise. So you could go on a cruise and then receive a check in the mail for $150, $200, $300, depending on what that rebate is. They will send you a rebate check after. That's how it's currently set up for the cruises. We're working for you to be able to get that discount up front. But as of now, you can still save a lot of money through their rebate program. Okay. Does Sapphire Travel need to purchase in order to keep their reward dollars? Okay, that's a good point. Yes. So in order to keep your reward dollars, so any reward dollar that you earned by purchasing product, okay, all of those reward dollars, in order to keep those month to month, you have to purchase at least one product, okay? It can be a chapstick. It can be any product that you want, a Vanali. You at least have to purchase one product to keep those reward dollars, the ones that you earned by buying product. All the reward dollars that you earn by either paying the access fee to become to join the travel, or if you go on a trip and earn reward dollars that way, you keep those no matter what. Okay, so that's a good question. Can we control the percent discount hotel is set? That's already set for us. We can't control the percent of discount on that. If I miss questions, I'm sorry. There's a lot of questions coming through. I'm trying to keep up as best I can. Can we control? Okay. Can we book travel for other people? If so, how many? Yes, I will show you how to do that in just a second. What is the easiest way for someone to take the tour of the system before they decide? Good question. So right now, like I said, the only way for them to take a tour or to view the demo site is they have to log in, okay? In order to have a login, they have to become a preferred customer. Now, like I said, we've set up an item on the shopping cart called the PC Access. That PC Access will allow them to join. It's $0, okay? So they can purchase that for no money, right? For $0. They check out, they don't pay anything, and that makes them a PC, and then they can view the travel site. Okay, and right now there's currently no better way to do that. It's through our contract with this back end system that they have to be behind a login. So we can't be out there promoting it. We can't be giving people access without them being behind a login. If you miss one auto delivery, do all the reward dollars disappear? Yes, if you go, it doesn't have to be on auto delivery, but if you go one cycle without purchasing anything, yes, all of your reward dollars will disappear. Not all of them, but all the ones that you earned by buying product will disappear. Now, if you're one day late and you realize that happened, and you call our customer service in a panic, they will be understanding. Okay, if that happens every month, maybe they'll be a little bit less understanding. But if you need to call them, if you miss by a day or so, you can call them and they will help you out. We're always trying to make sure that you're taken care of. How about diamond travelers who become sapphire traveler? What happens with the reward dollars? Okay, that's a good question. So if I am a commission qualified rep, I'm a diamond traveler, and then I go a month and I don't hit that 100 PV threshold. Let's say I only buy a Vanilla that day or that month. I will drop down to a sapphire traveler, and then so I will only see 50% of the discount, but I will maintain my bank balance. Okay, but I'll have 50%. Then the next month, if I do purchase 100 PV worth of products, I will go back up to a diamond traveler, and I will still have my reward dollars there. So yes, depending on if you go up and down, commission qualified or non-commission qualified, you will move your sapphire or diamond traveler.
Hey, Damon.
Yes, sir.
Just to let everyone know, we have a lot of questions coming through. So I think maybe a best way to do it, considering the amount of questions that we have, is I'll download all the questions you guys are asking, and we will reply probably to each one individually on the easy questions. We can go maybe through some more like a little bit later because there's so many questions coming in right now.
Okay. What is the minimum PV for purchase to keep traveler points? There's no minimum. As long as you're spending at least a euro or at least a pound, you'll keep your travel points. Okay, I want to go through this site. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm actually going to go to the site. So that you can see, I want to go through some things that have been confusing, that we've gotten a lot of questions on, so that you guys can see this. Okay. All right, this is the replicated site. This is now live. If you go into your X office and you go to your replicated sites, it's now on there. But this is something that we're so excited about it that we're going to give this to everybody. Okay, so in the past, you've had to go on and you've had to set up your replicated websites. Now this is just, it's set up for you, so everybody can start using this now. It's a great tool that you can bring people in. So you're talking about it with your friends, they're excited about it, you can send them here. Even if they're not excited in the Ariix business, you can still send them here to join travel. Okay, so you can see the site, you've probably already seen it, explains the program, gives some great testimonials, and we'll have your contact information down here below. Okay, just like all of our replicated sites. Now, like I said before, we can't put a button on this for people to be able to take a tour or demo the site because there's no login functionality. There's no way for them to log in to see it, which would make it public, which would void our contract with the company. So we can't do that from here. But let's say they're already excited about it, they want to go on and join. They go in here, they click join now, they go through the process. I want to walk through the Travel Destinations International. This is the third-party company that takes the access fee that we're paying to do this. Okay, so they can go on here. They can purchase the Ariix Travel Rewards access. Okay, that's already on there. and they can upgrade here if they want to upgrade. You can see that they're going to claim their 258 reward dollars just by purchasing this, okay? So we're now in promotion period right now. So they're getting it for $99.95, but they'll still get the $258 dollars. That's part of the promotion, okay? And then here, if they add, you can see they add on that bumps up, so they're going to claim their 516 reward dollars, okay, by purchasing this. So they'll see all the reward dollars that they're going to get. Fill out their name. Now the terms and conditions, I'm just going to put this in here to be quick. Now the terms and conditions, this is very important, okay? Important enough that we're making you accept it twice. So when you go in here, you can read the terms and conditions. Nobody reads terms and conditions anymore. I don't know the last time I went through item by item and read that long list of terms and conditions, okay? But there is a bolded one here that is very important, okay? That we are all strictly prohibited from publishing or displaying online the rates that we see within the site, okay? People cannot be able to compare our rates with rates, that they get it from booking.com or Expedia or those other ones. You can't publish and say, hey, look, there's this hotel that I'm getting on this date, right, at this location. For this price, that allows people to compare, and that can get us in a lot of trouble. And we want to be able to do this for a long time. So please don't do that, and please let everybody know that they cannot publish those rates. Again, we're putting together a manual of what you can and can't publish to make it clear so that you know. Everybody wants to talk about their friends. They want to say, hey, I just saved 30% on my trip to France. That's okay. You can say that. You can say, hey, I just saved $500 on my trip to France. Let me tell you how. You can even say that in a post. What you cannot say is, hey, I'm going to go to the Hilton on March 30th, right, for $560 or euros. You can't have the date, the hotel, and the rate all put there together, because then they can compare, and then we can get in trouble for posting or publishing rates that are too low. Okay, the hotel. I'm not here to go through how the hotel industry works, but we don't want to get in trouble. So please do that, and that's why we're making everybody agree to the terms and conditions, and then agree to this statement here so that they know how important it is. Okay, so you proceed to payment, you pay, and then it will pull up. It'll come to your confirmation email or page, the confirmation page, okay? And this is a fake account, so it doesn't have it, but it will show what your new ID is and your password is so that you can log back in. It will also send them an email with that information so that they can log back in. They can click on Book Travel Now, and that will take them directly to this site, okay? Now this site is in English and USD. I apologize. That's what I'm used to seeing. So bear with me. It will convert into your language and your currency. Over here, you can change the language. You can change the currency. If you do so, it will ask if you want to make it the default, and then it will always be default. So that's how you do that. I want to show you a couple of things here under this site. We'll get into the bookings here in just a second, but I want to show you some things with this site that you'll see. First of all, this $258, that's what they just earned by paying the access fee. Okay, so that will be preloaded. That'll already be there. They'll be able to save $258 right away. When you go into My Account, I'm going to try to go through some of the things that there's been a lot of questions on, so that you guys can help others to understand these different items. So when you go into My Account, you'll see all your reservations here. There's none of this account already, or there's none under this account yet. So there's nothing here. There's support where you can go on. You can send an email if you have any questions. You've got FAQs here. You've got, and now under my profile, okay, you can set your preferred language here. So this account belongs to Matthew Wingle. Okay, he's actually one of our head IT guys. He's a brilliant mind. But let's say that this is my name, okay, Matthew Wingle, and I want my wife to be able to travel, to book travel as well. Okay, I want her to be able to get on my site, log in with my password and my ID, but I want her to be able to book her own trips and travel by herself or with her friends or with her family, independent of me going. So I can go on here, I click on this. Now, up here where it says traveler type, right here it says type. There are certain types, okay? You are the account holder, so you are the primary account. You're the primary traveler. The secondary, okay, that is another permanent. So the primary is a permanent account, and the secondary is also a permanent account. That means I can't come back on here and change that person. I can change their details, but I cannot change their name. I'm setting that as a permanent traveler. So in my case, I would set up my wife, my spouse. Okay, so if you have a spouse, a significant other, a family member that you want them to be able to use this permanently, you set them up as the secondary traveler. Okay, that means that they can travel independent. You don't have to be on the trip with them. When they book a hotel, that hotel is booked under their name and they can travel. You don't have to be there. Now, this other option here as a traveler, you're given one traveler. Now, the traveler is the same as a secondary, that they can travel separate from you. You don't have to be on that trip. They book it under their name. Okay. The difference between this traveler is that you can go on and you can change that. Okay. So if I go on here and I have traveler, I'm going to be easy just to put my information because it's already on there. Okay. Now I can save that. Now you can see under manage travelers that I can edit that or I can delete it. Okay. So let's just say I have a friend who comes to me and says, "Hey, Damon, I am going to Hawaii." And I say, "Oh, that's awesome. Where are you staying?" And they tell me where they're staying. And I say, "Listen, I might be able to save you some money." I can go on here. I can set them up as this traveler, and I can book a trip for them that they can go on. I don't have to be there. They can enjoy this. This is where you can, if there is a 500 euro discount, you can tell them, "Oh, I can save you 300 euros. Then you get to pocket that extra, okay? So you would put in your credit card, you would pay for it, they would pay you back, and then that's how you could book the trip and make some money, okay? Now, we want to be very careful with this, and this is up to you, okay? You are liable for this. Every country, even in the United States, every state has different laws for sellers of travel, okay, for travel agents. Okay, you want to make sure that you are abiding by your country's travel agency laws. By doing this, by making money, booking trips for people, that puts you under a different set of laws that is a travel agency laws that is separate from the MLM laws that you're currently abiding by. So make sure that you understand the travel agency laws so that you're not getting into any trouble. Okay. I just want to make sure everybody's aware of that. But that's a great way that you can use this system. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of questions on that. I will go through those in just a second. Okay. We'll go back. Actually, let me go through and see what questions we have about that. Okay, good. So let me clarify. Okay, let's give a scenario. So I'm the primary traveler. My wife is a secondary traveler. Okay, so I can book a trip with all of my buddies. I can have 10 friends. I can book us each individual rooms, and me and my 10 friends can go travel to Canada. Okay, I'm going to be on that trip. All of the rooms will be under my names, but I will be there so that I can check us into our hotel rooms. Okay. My wife wants to take a separate trip with her 10 friends, and she wants to go to Florida. She can book a trip with her friends, and she can get them all hotel rooms and flights. She can do that, and they can go separate from me, but she would have to be on that trip to check everybody into the hotel because it's under her name. She will have to show her ID to check everybody into that hotel. Okay, so it's not that that these three are the only people that can travel. It's that these are the people that the hotels are booked under that name. Hope that clarifies that. If you pay for Traveler, how do you book it under their name instead of primary account if they just pay you back instead? So I'll walk through one of these. I'll show you that, Josh, so you can understand. Can I also add some of my team if I'd like to invite them? Yes, as long as you're there to check them into the hotel, yes, you can take as many people as you want. Primary Traveler is company name. Is it okay of hotels and car rentals? The answer to that is no. If it is a company name, you're going to want to call our customer service and have them change that into your name because they will need an ID. Okay, so you can call in customer service to change your primary or secondary Traveler if you need to, if it's an emergency. That's the only way to change those two things. So you'll want to put your name on there. Can you delete them after? So let's say I set up a Traveler and it's my buddy and he wants to go to Hawaii. We book a trip under his name. He goes to Hawaii. He comes back. I can then delete that and add a different name. Okay, so I have another friend who wants to go somewhere else. I can do that. I can delete that and then add the next person. The risk there, and I'm going to be very transparent about this, is if, let's say I have a friend, John, who goes to Hawaii, okay, and he books his trip. And before he goes on his trip, I delete his name as a Traveler, and I add my friend Carlos, okay? Now, if John goes on his trip, if he runs into any problem on his trip in Hawaii, and he calls the customer service, this travel company customer service, right, that 24/7 hotline, they're not going to have his name in there. They're going to have Carlos's name because I've replaced that. So you want to wait until that person has already traveled and then add the next person so that you don't run into that problem. Let's see. Will you add more hire car companies in Europe? Yes, we are always looking to add new hotels, new vendors, new car rental places so that you can car. What we have in there is what we get currently. We're always looking to improve, so that will always be improving. And it's USD. Yes. So it says in last slide, there was also 99 USD and 258 USD rewards. The price is normally 129 or 128.88. So that doubled is the 258. So even though we're in a promotion, we're still giving you the double of the normal price, which is pretty awesome. USA, there was a promo price, but reward USD comes from normal price. If that was the case, that has been fixed. I'm not sure what all that may have been an issue. I'll have to look into that. In first slides, there was 85 promo. Okay. There was 170. Okay, if you want to upgrade to Diamond Plus after 20th of April in the UK, will you still get double rewards dollars on the upgrade? Yes, you will still get double the rewards dollar on the upgrade. What you will not get, if you are a current rep or a current PC, you will not get all of your reward dollars back to when you first started. Okay. Can companies set themselves up to book travel for any employees for business trips? Yes, it's just like setting up a Traveler, like I just explained. You set them up as a Traveler, and then they can book hotels, flights, anything. So I book a hotel for a friend in order to profit. I have to wait until he comes back. so I can't make any more sales or commissions during that time. You don't have to wait, but you do risk your friend not being able to get help from our customer service. So I would say yes, wait until they come back. Again, this is not set up to be a money-making program, right? This is a rewards program. Okay, so this is not setting you up to be a travel agent. This is rewarding you for building your business with Ariix. If we sign up an independent travel company to the platform, would that raise any issues? Each travel agent need to have an independent access to platform. Yes, again, this is not to set up a travel agency. So hopefully that answers that. Okay, then reflect. Okay, I'm gonna keep going through this so that, okay, where's the link to change your password? Okay, that's actually a good question. I wanna answer that. So there is no link to do this. So if you need to change your password, you're changing your X Office password. Whatever password that you log in to your X Office, that's your password. So you'll have to log into your X Office, change the password there, and that's how you change it. Okay, not in this site, it's within your X Office. Okay, I'm gonna keep going through here. We're just about out of time. And then we'll, like Pablo said, we will go through all these questions, we'll answer them individually. But I wanted to go through this. I'm just gonna click on one of these for ease of use. Okay, so we're going to Orlando. Now this is a Sapphire. Because I signed up through the replicated site, this is a Sapphire travel account. Okay, so I want to show you this. Okay, so I have 183, so I just did the conversion to GBP. I have 183 pounds in my reward bank. Okay, so Ariix will contribute up to 183. Okay, so you can see that here in the green for this Howard Johnson Express. Okay, in Orlando. Just one moment. So for this Howard Johnson, you can see that I'm saving 183 pounds right away. But over here to the side, I see that I can save an extra 308. That means that that discount is deeper than what I'm receiving because, one, I'm a Sapphire traveler, and two, I only have 183 pounds in my bank. So if I click on here to learn how, that lets me know, look, I can order more product, or I can become a representative. Okay, so that explains that. If I click on order now, it just takes me to the shopping cart where I can order product. I want to go through the booking process so you can see. One thing that I haven't mentioned yet, on your account, if you've been with Ariix for a long time and if you have been working to get AOR credits, okay, those opportunity credits, those can also be used to pay for travel. Okay, so the rewards dollars, those pay to get that discount. Okay, so you can pay down to the deepest discount with your reward dollars. Your AOR credits or your opportunity credits, you can pay the rest of the balance with that. Okay, so let me use an example. So if I'm, we're going to go back to this Howard Johnson hotel here in Orlando. Okay, so let's say I go to select a room. All right, we'll go book there. It's taking it. I apologize. actually in a hotel room right now. I traveled down to Arizona, and I used this. I used this the program, the Ariix program, Ariix Travel, to book my room. I actually saved $150 for 3 nights staying at this hotel. So the wife, I apologize that it's taking a minute. Okay, so we've got, as you're booking your travel, okay, so over here it shows the amount that's compared to all the other sites, right? Expedia, Booking.com, that's the lowest amount that's available anywhere else. That shows the contribution that Ariix is giving. It's the $173.92, and it gives you your price. Okay, so if you're here, this is where you check the guest information. Okay, so I set up Matt Wingle is the primary account holder. I'm the secondary account holder. Okay, so now here I would select that I'm going to be the one going on this trip. That's where they choose who's going to be the name on the booking. If you want to purchase your trip cancellation, you can here. Okay. And then you go on and you'll book the trip. You'll add a new credit card and you'll book the trip. Okay. If you have opportunity credits or AOR credits, you can use those. It will show up right here, an opportunity for you to use those to pay down on that 476 pounds there. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to answer a few more questions, and then again we'll go through and we'll answer questions. Individually. We'll take all these. We'll put together an FAQ and we'll send that out or make that available. So, if a Sapphire member buys product on their booking, do either rep who registered them on the system get any PV or reward for this trip or credit? Okay, so that's a great question. So yes, so let's say I'm a rep and I am commission qualified, okay, and I sign up a preferred customer, or I send them my link to my replicated site. They go on, they join Ariix Travel, okay, but they're a Sapphire, so they don't see the full discount that I can see. In fact, they pay a little bit more. So anything more than what I would have paid, or anything more than the deepest available discount, if they pay any more than that, then I get matching bonus on that amount. Okay? So again, I'm just going to restate that again, and hopefully this makes sense. So the deepest discount that's available, anything that's paid over that deepest discount, okay, so if a Sapphire traveler only receives 50% of that discount, so that 50% that they had to pay for not being a Diamond traveler, I get the matching bonus for that. Okay. The lowest price guarantee. So it does say right here, this best price guarantee. Now, if you can show them that you can find a price that's lower than what they show on their site, if you can prove to that through them, and if you click on here, it gives you all the criteria, everything you need to show them, and you submit that through here, then they will give you 100% of the 110% of the difference between what they, what you found and what they're offering. We'll give you that in opportunity credits. Okay. If you do book through us. Okay, on the invoice, will it include the price you paid? When you get an invoice from the hotel, it should not, and they're working, I mean, there's 400,000 different hotels that are out there, so they're working with these people, and they're not supposed to give any price on that invoice. However, we have heard cases that they will put a price, but if they do put a price, it will always be the top retail price, not the price that was actually paid for it, but the retail price of the property. Okay. Once the RX contribution is used for a trip, is it lost from your rewards balance? Yes, you are spending that on your trip. So yes, it is gone. But every dollar that you spend out of pocket will go back into your rewards dollars. So typically you'll get about the same as what you used back in your rewards dollars. So it is perpetual. You'll keep earning it as you spend as well. What if you have reps that are commission eligible? Do you still get commission? No. If you have reps in your organization that are commission qualified, you will not receive any matching bonus on that unless they don't have enough reward dollars to pay the full discount. If they don't have all the reward dollars to pay, then again, anything above that lowest discount, you get matching bonus on that. Is it possible to pay with the RX wallet? At this time, it is not. That is definitely something that we are working on, but at this time, it's not possible to pay with RX wallet. Is there a 28-day period for doubling rewards for everyone whenever they join RX Travel? Yes. Okay, that's a good question. If, let's say in 3 months, okay, in June, you go to sign up a new PC or rep, okay, their first 28 days will be doubled from the day that they join RX. So good question. Okay, so I think we're out of time. I appreciate everybody being on here. I apologize I couldn't get to everybody's questions. We're going to take all these questions. We're going to make sure that they get answered. Paulo, thank you for your help doing that.
Thank you, Damon.
Paulo, Isham, is there anything that you'd like to add to what has been said?
I don't think so. Yeah, like we said, we do have a lot of questions, so we will be answering everyone. I've downloaded all the questions, so we'll be answering each one of you. But I think you've kind of touched on the main points, specifically from the questions I can see. I think you've kind of touched on all these points, so thank you so much, Damon.
Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you for being on.
Thank you, everyone.